Hey y'all, in today's video we are transforming this floor with some peel and stick tile. If you want to learn some tips and tricks and see the amazing reveal, just keep watching.
So the biggest thing with flooring is you want to make sure that you keep a straight line, because as you go through the floor, a 1/16 of an inch or 1/8 of an inch on your very first row being off will end up being 3/4 of an inch to an inch on the other side of the room. So what we did was we snapped a blue chalk line, and we're going to follow that as tight as we possibly can down this row so that the rest of them are able to come off of it beautifully.
One thing I'm going to quickly mention is how we cleaned the floors. I went ahead and scrubbed, bleached. I put scrubbing bubbles on spots where the dirt was like caked into the floor and got that up as best as I could. Completely bleached the floor, then dried it. Then I mixed isopropyl alcohol or rubbing alcohol with a little bit of water and diluted it and cleaned the entire floor. That's how we do when we clean surfaces for vinyl adhesion or like wraps for vehicles and stuff. So that's what I did for my floor. And now we are going to start laying all the tile, which you can hear happening behind me currently. I'll also say that we did not clean this until after John had started laying them down. But you know, live, learn, whatever.
So you can see this big chunky yellow here. We're going to be probably cutting this down, putting a transition strip here of some sort. In order to get a recess cut, that would have been quite a bit of figuring and stuff. It was a little bit easier to do this, where there's quite a bit thicker floor from this point to this point to this point. We're just going to lay a wider 2-inch or 3-inch transition strip right here to get on top.
This is the moment when my husband, who is a self-diagnosed perfectionist when it comes to handyman work, realized that the seam was off maybe by a sheet of paper. So he ripped it all back up on that line and put it all back down to make it match. It's moments like those that make me extremely proud of him and really happy to see the pride that he takes in his work and the things that he takes the time to do. I just love him so much, and I wanted to shout him out real quick.
You want to kind of pay attention to these as you're putting this stuff down, because that right there will probably kick up in about a week or two. So you want to make sure these tiles are in good shape. This is just a matter of time before that messes up. It's already chipping. So you remember all the pieces that had the bad corners on them? We're going to cut these pieces off and use these and all the cut corners and everything. So you get to reuse as much material as possible. And there's actually a sliver laying on the floor that's going to fit here. So this saves you, in case the future, if you have one pop up, then you have another full extra piece instead of cutting a piece for just a few inches.
Are you ready for the full reveal? Look how cool these floors are, guys. I am absolutely in love with how all of it turned out. Let me back it up and give you this view. I have spray paint for this, and that's going to be black after I soak it. So it's just kind of resting atop at the moment. We have this big, nice rug that we got from Menards, and then a little rug. Let's talk about this thing. So this is what I want to do with it. Right now, I've got it turned this way because we have to paint the doors that are on this side. This is technically supposed to be a kitchen island where you keep appliances and all that good stuff. But the next video you're going to see is where I completely rearrange and redo all of these cabinets so that I don't have to use this as extra appliance storage. Hear me out. So we have an entryway here that's not really an entryway, and this was my dad's idea to put this up against this wall. We did have a table here at one point. I didn't like the dining room table thing. I like that this is a little bit higher than my kitchen countertop because I'm actually going to put bar stools on this side. I will insert a photo of the bar stools that we plan to get. I want to get them from Amazon. And what I'm gonna do is turn it around so that the doors will be facing that side. And what I'm gonna do is inside is gonna be our salt that we salt the porch and the sidewalk with. Dog food, bird seed, the stuff for the Traeger. I'm gonna put a layer, so all that's gonna be on the bottom, but the top is going to have all of our shoes. So when you come straight through the door, I have that new mat there. I'm gonna put a weatherproof mat on the inside of this thing because I don't want to get the plywood wet. But I'm gonna put that in there, and then I'm gonna take our shoes off at the door and put them and house them in here so that you don't see them. I'm also gonna have a basket on the inside of this thing on one side or the other that has like our leashes, our puppy treats, our toys for the girls, just like a little doggy basket. And then I'm gonna have a place to put my purse. So my purse I can open it up and just put my purse right in there. And then as far as this goes, let me show you this. This station right here goes, I really like it, but if you can't see, it's like really bulky against this wall. Now, to be honest, we don't wear this jacket. We don't wear the one behind it. I've got another purse hanging here. We can literally minimize this to just a coat on each hanger. That I wear this one a lot. I wear my black one a lot. John wears this one a lot, and that's really the only one he wears. So I can truly minimize that, and I want to, I don't know guys, give me your advice here. Let me show you the color. Like, do you think I should, can you even see that? Probably not. So this is the color of this. It's just this natural wood color. Do you all think I should do something with that or just leave it as is? Let me know your thoughts. I'm gonna throw some photos up of like inspiration that I took for this room. And what I want to do is I want to put a vase, like an amber vase with some pampas grass on top of here, because I don't know if you noticed when I showed you all the cabinets, but there are no doorknobs on this cabinet because the pack I got, I was one short. So I have one doorknob left, and I don't just want to put one up there, and I never use those. That's actually like a storage of nothing. I mean, I can't even reach that. But if I put that vase in front of it, it brings that warm element into it that I really like. So I want to do that. And then I really like these. I liked this before we did anything to the kitchen, but these like bamboo earthy tones. I like a little bit of the concrete with the greens and the like the burnt sienna colors. Like that's the direction I'm leaning. I'm actually trying to get rid of all of the cool tone blues that I have in the house. That was a vibe I had for a really long time, and it's currently still my mom's vibe. So none of this is going to go to waste. I'm going to give it all to her. She loves all of it. The only thing that will never leave my home is that clock right there, because Adriana got me that clock for Christmas. So let's move into this corner and I'll show you some of this. So this is like the counter space area. If I move, you can see it. So this is kind of what I'm working with. That's why the kitchen island, Clark did amazing, because we needed that prep space. But I have, I mean, this isn't supposed to be sitting here, but I have these glass straws that I keep out on display that I really like. And then this vase, I got it from Amazon. Be careful of that though, because this had sneaky little like $10 shipping with it. But I mean, I absolutely love this vase. I probably would have repurchased it regardless. And then I don't like this. So I bought these on Amazon and they've served their purpose. But I'm moving away from this. And I'm moving away from all of these because this is what happens. So I paid a good penny for these. And it's already like getting gross at the top. Just, I don't like that. I'm going for a different aesthetic, and I'll pop up a picture of kind of what I'm going for. And then I had this tray that I've kept up here, which brings in a lot of the colors that I'm wanting to use, but I don't know if I'm going to make it a tray or like an accent piece somewhere, like maybe like this. Oh, and then you got like your little accent piece, and then maybe set essential oils on it, like my most used kitchen essential oils. I didn't even think about that till just now. That's actually really cute. I like that idea. So maybe I'll do that, who knows. But moving back to this corner, so we usually keep our microwave out on display. Not the biggest fan of that, not at all. Not the biggest fan of the slightest. So I kind of want something decorative in this corner, but I'm also, so here's my thing. I really like cute, practical decor. Like, I don't like a lot of tchotchkes. I don't like a lot of just knick-knacky type things laying around. It's just not my vibe. But I do like accent pieces. You see how I did that? I took a knick-knack and turned it into an accent. But you get what I'm saying. I want like maybe a cute little Hobby Lobby photo that I found yesterday that I did not buy because their vases and everything were on sale, but their wall decor wasn't. So always catch Hobby Lobby when their stuff is on sale. They've always got amazing sales going on. So catch it when the wall decor thing goes on sale. And then I plan on getting it to sit here. And I thought about maybe printing off of one of my Nana's recipes and turning it into a cutting board. My Nana or my Mama or both. And then, like, my Nana's recipe would be her dressing recipe. And then my Mama's recipe would be her blackberry cobbler. Or her molasses cake. Oh, either one. I don't know which one I'm going to do. But I want them to sit on something back there and then have like a little bowl, like a cute woodsy type bowl that has lemons in it. But real lemons, not fake lemons. Or just some fruit of some sort. I want it to be cutesy but practical. And then moving this direction. Oh yeah, also I have no idea where I would put the microwave if I did that. I'm just saying. The sink. This is my little moose. John got me. It's got mint in it. I don't know if they're actually going to grow. He just picked this up. He was in the Dollar Tree getting some stuff and he was like, that's cute, I'll pick that up. I don't plant or do things. I should. But I love this little Grove collaborative thing. Can you even see, or is this just bright as the day is old? I love this. Comes in a little white bowl. And I thought about doing something over here. I just don't know what. So it's super like dark and tragic and like when I turn the camera that way. So what I thought about doing was getting, at Hobby Lobby there's these little stools that they're selling that I plan to like set here. It looks like a log on the top. And then put like a dish, like a hand soap or something. Just a little cutesy but functional. I really don't like the idea of my dish soap setting out. I don't like the way it looks. And the one I've got sitting out I don't use 99.9% of the time. So we're going to be changing a lot in the kitchen. And I've got to get black transition strip, spray paint the return black. I went ahead and painted all of the trim white and the doors black, which was a last minute decision, but looks very chic if I must say so myself. And then I like gold accents, but I also have silver on these knobs. So I really like to mix metals, mix colors, mix textures. I'm not very just one avenue geared. I kind of like it all. So it's probably going to look like just the warmest ever, just kind of just threw up in here, if that makes sense. I took a lot of inspiration from Magnolia Homes, the one where she's got the countertops that are concrete. Speaking of which, I thought about, don't mind any of that noise, John's upstairs rearranging, getting vinyl that looks like concrete and having one of my friends come over and install it because that's what he does. So we might be doing that too. Yep. We all know I could ramble for days about everything that I want to decorate this house with, but I won't. I hope you all enjoyed this video and did take some tips and tricks away if you wanted to use peel and stick tile. I'm just giving you another overview of the kitchen in its entirety. If you enjoy these types of videos, please give it a big thumbs up and don't forget to hit that subscribe button before you leave. I hope you all are having a genuinely blessed evening, morning, noon, night, no matter what time it is, wherever you are when you're watching this. I genuinely hope it's blessed, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye, guys.